If you were going to train a soldier to be the best soldier they could possibly be, are you going to make it easy for that human being? No, you're not. We are being trained to go out and be ready to build the next lot of super universes. We came here to recode this planet and recode our own angelic human template. So, why is it so difficult to get ahead? Why is it so tough on this planet to raise your vibration and keep your vibration skyrocketed? Why do we go up and often cycle back round again to a similar space? This game that we're playing on this planet, in this reality field, was designed in a very specific way. There is light, there is dark, there is good, there is not so good. When a soldier is being trained in the military, and they go through different levels, and they go for the SAS training, the elite, or they go for Royal Marines, or they go into the parachute regiment, where they start to become the elite type of soldier. That is not easy. Now, if you were going to train a soldier to be the best soldier they could possibly be, are you going to make it easy for that human being? No, you're not. Every now and again, you're going to put in live rounds, live fire. And if the soldier doesn't duck or move, they might take a bullet, they might take a round, they might get injured. There's going to be different challenges and tests that you set some of these soldiers to really test their mettle, to see if they've got the minerals, the juice, the intelligence, the courage, the strength, the bravery, the leadership, the ability to work in a team, to overcome, to move through whatever challenges and tests and situations you're throwing down for them, to see if they've really got what it takes to be a Royal Marine or an SAS soldier or a member of the parachute regiment. Now, we as human beings on this planet are in an experiment. There are various different experiments within this great big experiment. But one of the experiments is this. We are being trained to go out and be ready to build the next lot of super universes. You got the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Father is God, that divine flame, that God spark that's within every single cell of our bodies. It's the prime creator, God's source intelligence, source, whatever you want to call it. That is the Father. You've got the sons and daughters. The sons are the builders, the creators. And the Holy Spirit is the divine feminine, the flow, the magnetism. All three are needed to create the Holy Trinity, because when you look at everything mathematically, it comes in threes. The equilateral triangle is the most powerful shape in the universe. That equilateral triangle becomes a tetrahedron. That tetrahedron becomes a Merkaba field. An icosahedron, the Christ consciousness grid, is made out of equilateral triangles. 20 of them. We have them in our close energetic field. We have them around the planet. Everything's linked up. The new 6-dimensional grids are made out of fluid, dynamic, equilateral triangles that are constantly in flux. Everything is mathematics. Now, one of the experiments that is going on is to see if the masculine and the feminine can merge. See if humans can bring themselves back into wholeness. And if you can get a man and a woman to move into divine union. So the man can be the electrical energy and the woman can be the magnetic energy. Together, they create divine union. When that happens, the woman can hold space for the man and the man can hold space for the woman. And together, they go out and they create magic. And they remember their true abilities, their divine, multi-dimensional skill sets. So they can go out into the world and be prepared to become multi-dimensional architects and build the next lot of super universes. Now, if you were going to train a human being to reclaim and reconnect with all of those divine, multi-dimensional, extraterrestrial, mathematical abilities, would you make it easy for them? No, you wouldn't. Take Thoth, for example. When I was in the mystery schools back in 2015, getting all of the codes, when all of those codes were being downloaded into me, when I was being shown how star magic works, the healing modality that we've trained thousands of people in, Thoth was one of my teachers. Now, I also got these codes downloaded on Alpha Centauri by the Lyrians. And then I was sent to the mystery schools to be shown how to use them. So these codes that were presented to me by Thoth actually came from the stars. Now, if you go out into the multidimensional fields and you connect, you will see that Thoth is there also teaching people how to spin their Merkaba fields the wrong way. There are so many people out there in this world teaching people how to spin their Merkaba fields the wrong way. Now, there are many, many esoteric teachers. I'm not talking about us physical humans, I'm talking about the galactics. Those that have walked these earthly planes for billions of years, that have walked the galactic playing fields for billions of years. Multiple planets in multiple systems that have been training humans and other kinds of beings to reconnect to their divine mastery, their divine alchemical, biological mastery, and to become the superhumans, the super beings that we were designed and destined to be, walking in the image of God. If Thoth is like a military instructor, someone who's trained in the parachute regiment, someone who's trained in the SAS, because they don't want to send 90% soldiers to war. They don't want to send 75 or 99% soldiers to war. They want to send soldiers that are ready, locked and loaded, left, right, front, center, and back, completely 360 degrees, multi-dimensionally, there, on point, precision, strong, focused, ready to work in a team. Thoth is training us. Other multi-dimensional teachers are training us from beyond the physical realm, in the space of no time, in the walls of no time, which are dimensional fields between the field of reality that we're playing the game of life in. They're there everywhere, they're right next to us, they're above us, they're all around us, watching always. They're a gazillion miles away, miles in space and time and all of this distant stuff. It doesn't really matter once you get out of your physical body. But these teachers, these guides, they're everywhere. They're giving us the golden nuggets, to give us the breadcrumbs, to take us on the journey, to help us become our superhuman selves. But they're also putting live fire down, live rounds every now and again to test us, to see if we'll just follow like sheep or use discernment, go into our hearts and realize whether it's true or false. So many people follow people blindly. So many humans are like cattle, like sheep, walk into the slaughterhouse. And if you're going to train the best of the best, you're not going to make it easy. Some people look at different beings and say they're dark or they're light. Maybe they're just amazing teachers that are giving you the opportunity to experience all facets of reality. But you get into your humanness and you start to judge. We as human beings are divine mirrors for each other, always reflecting back the stuff that other people need to work on. But most people don't want to take responsibility. There is a divine spark in every single one of us. And when you start to connect with these divine sparks, these internal diamond flames that are connected to Prime Creator, you get to realize and understand and feel the divine cosmic mother's magnetism. You get to realize that you are part of the cosmic mother's star body, dragon body, and that you can access the original divine Melchizedek blue ray, golden ray, crystal diamond ray, the rainbow crystalline codes that give us access to the full spectrum of our multidimensionality. A lot of these things have been hidden. A lot of these ancient texts, these emerald tablets, a lot of the books that have been written, they're based on truth, but completely manipulated at the same time. But the golden nuggets are everywhere. A lot of the holographic books and holographic templates that are there in the field, that some of us get gifted now and again. Some of them are tricks to take us on a different path. Some of them are truth to accelerate us. But most people don't internalize this information and feel it properly. So they get taken on a different path, a different trajectory, which takes them off path, way out left field. And it takes them a long time to regain clarity and find their way back on path. There are challenges and tests everywhere, but they make us stronger. If it was easy, you'd never become the best of the best. You have to be trained like a super soldier. This experiment is real, and you're a part of it whether you like it or not. You can rise to the challenge or you can fall by the wayside. We are powerful, multi-dimensional beings, and every question to every answer lies in our cosmic heart. But are you brave enough to dive in there, into the labyrinth of magic? Are you brave enough to ride those magical sacred corridors that we call the halls of Amenti? Are you brave enough to dive into those healing chambers underneath the Great Pyramid to heal at a mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual level? Are you ready to dive into those parts of your own multidimensionality that are being infiltrated by artificial intelligence and recode your own inner geometry so you can be mathematically aligned and access those Stargate networks so you can take your physical body on a multidimensional journey? Are you one of these humans that wants everything handed on a plate? That isn't the way that it works. We came here to rescue ourselves. We came here to recode this planet and recode our own angelic human template. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save me. But what we can do is share this wisdom and knowledge and help each other grow, help each other rise. And through that alchemical process, we can join forces and band together as sisters and brothers, as a great big human family. And then we can truly create a tsunami of love that will send shockwaves through the multidimensional playing fields and alchemize dark and light. Rise, elevate through the frequency band. There are guardians as you move through these densities, and their role is to make it tough for you. It's like when you leave this physical body without the sacred wisdom, you're going to get sent back down and syntaxed into a different body so you can continue to be an energy source for the dark side, for the lower vibrational forces, because that's also a part of this game. There are so many games within this one game. You got chess, you got drafts, you got snakes and ladders, and a whole other bunch of games. So many boards, all layered over each other in the same space at the same time, because there is no past and future. There's only now. And all of these games are being played simultaneously. And you're a part of every single one of them. That's why it becomes so confusing sometimes. But if you can be still, if you can be present, I guarantee you that you will see the path forwards. And the path forwards is the path inwards. You got to recode the inversion. Turn the pyramid upside down. The apex should be at the bottom. The base should be at the top. And those elites that are at the top, thinking that everyone else should be subservient at the bottom of the pyramid, will be flipped upside down, and they can stay there in the apex, or they can rise up to the base. And as we rise up to the base, we'll realize that we're only halfway. We enter the top part of the octahedron, and then we rise up to the true apex. That's the real code. That's the real geometry. The octahedron, so important, so vitally important. Bringing down the electrical, bringing up the magnetic, and zero pointing in the middle, creating that harmonic, spiralistic light. Because if you look at the multidimensional playing fields, and you look at entities and lower vibrational forces, they move through angular rotations. Without the angles, they can't pass through dimensional spaces. But we know the real code, and the real code is spirals of light, that crystalline code. When you create the spherical and the spiralistic codes, you can move through dimensional fields differently, and you can be within the space of no time where those lower vibrational forces can't access. There are walls beyond walls and layers beyond layers. Everything's frequency. And when you truly understand this, nothing will hold you back. Nothing will hold you back. And the only thing holding you back right now is you. You've got to be in acceptance of this game. And then you start to see everything that's playing out in front of you, all around you, up above, so below, which don't really exist. There is no up above and so below. There's only now. Everything's merged into wholeness. The up above, so below bit comes into duality. But we are extensions of the universe, and the universe is an extension of us. So without, so within. Up above, so below. It does exist on one hand. But when you change your perception, leave your physical body, you can merge into the wholeness and the fabric, the tapestry of all things. And you become that sacred code. You enter that sacred genius state. And that's when you can access the multidimensional playing fields and really, truly create your reality. You have to decide. It's on you. And I love you so much. You're so powerful. I'm so powerful. We are powerful as humans. Don't anyone ever tell you any different. You are here to save yourself, elevate. And remember, not everybody can fly at your frequency. So cut the sandbags and let your basket and your hot air balloon fly. Because if you keep holding on to those sandbags, which are often family members and friends, your basket's going to stay on the ground and you're never going to fly, you're never going to ascend, you're never going to move through the halls of Amenti, up through those dimensional playing fields. You're never even going to enter the game. You're going to be right at the bottom of the snakes and ladder. Keep going up the first ladder, down the snake, up the first ladder, down the snake. But when you recode your mathematics, the snakes disappear and the ladder goes straight to the top. Wherever you are on this planet, go out and love your sisters and your brothers fiercely and ferociously. Hug them tightly and never, ever, ever be the first to let go. Stand in your truth, speak your truth, and thrive. Don't just live, thrive. Most human beings are just existing on this planet. They're not thriving. But you get to choose every single day. Let joy be your natural default state. Keep your energy levels high. Live in that sphere of chromium Andromedan code and ride the wave of love on your sacred surfboard with your human family. I love you, beautiful soul. Remember to check out our website, starmagichealing.com. We have some of the best ascension tools on planet Earth. Hundreds of meditations, light language transmissions. We got mystery school teachings, Telegram groups so you can contact, get in touch with beautiful souls just like you on the same mission. Souls on the same soul purpose. We have cosmic yoga videos, we've got nutrition, everything you need, breath work, everything to be a high vibrational being and move through this ascension process at an accelerated rate. We also train people to heal with our sacred code that we call Star Magic, the most powerful healing frequency on planet Earth. You can get access to all of this at starmagichealing.org. Come and join your soul family, and I'll see you again real soon. When you go to the website and you get access to our Telegram groups, go in, put your name down for the polls. Tell us what videos you want to see created on what different topics and subjects. I want to deliver what you want to hear, so let us know. Beautiful soul. I'll see you again real soon. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out.